God, this guy. Really? You're gonna do that now? Really, Gary? Oh my God. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I don't know if you guys heard. We have some more sounds. You know, yours in the chat all day. What's up, Grim? What's up, Richie? What's up, Veracuda? Thank you for joining. Beast Killer Gaming. Thank you for joining. Date, yours in the chat all the way around. Oh my God, this guy. Oh my God. Today is a community highlight day. Gary, even though he's there, he's MIA. But our very, very special guest is here. Our very first female guest. I'm so excited. Oh my God. I can't wait till you guys meet her. DamnFoxxy. Yay! Yo, come on, man. Where's the clap, Gary? What happened to the clap, Gary? What kind of sound production are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, can I show you guys this background? I want to show you guys this background. Give me a second, because I'm like super excited about it. This is legit. Thank you, Gary. Yes. Thank you, Gary.
That made me so happy.
Oh my God. So this is from the botanical garden, right? Gary moving like SpongeBob snail. Yep, definitely. This is from the botanical gardens. It's fucking gorgeous. Look at this thing, you know?
Right here in the Bronx.
Yeah, right here in the Bronx. Well, I'm not in the Bronx. I'm in Staten Island, but I'm close. You know? Oh my God, really? The shade. The shade.
Come on. Staten Island.
Right? You know, look at all these flowers, man. These flowers look fucking gorgeous. You see that one though that's like purple in the background? You don't see it? Do you see it?
One?
There's like a purple one back there. Oh my God.
Richie's like, hey, what's that? Nice.
So, what's up? You know, I was told that you guys are doing a really cool community highlight, and I was like, last time Joker thought it was cute to take over. So I think it's my turn, right, Joker? I think it's fair.
It's fair. It's fair. You know.
It's fair. I think it's fair. So,
what's up, girl?
This is who we're interviewing today. DamnFoxxy. Ooh, we get some interview. I'm gonna ask her the difficult questions. Now Gary moving. Okay.
Oh my God. All right. Enough games. Here we are. We're together, with the exception of audio only Gary.
Gary the snail.
All right, everybody. Yes. Special guest, Grim Lotus. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to Community Highlight. So now we can finally introduce DamnFoxxy correctly, guys.
Right.
This is DamnFoxxy. She is a wonderful streamer. She streams a lot of Zelda, a lot of what else do you stream? Because I've only been seeing Zelda.
Yeah, we've been doing Zelda recently because we've been tackling the DLC packs.
Ah, got you.
Trial of the Swords is currently kicking my ass, but you know, it is what it is. But I play Apex. I play Mario Kart on stream. I play COD from time to time because that also kicks my ass.
Oh man, Call of Duty.
But mainly Zelda has been like the main game, the main attraction of my stream lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Rage on those streams is hilarious.
Oh yeah, I had an extreme rage episode last night for about 10 minutes.
Did I miss that?
Funniest thing ever.
Yeah,
no, you were doing the rounds.
Oh my God, yeah, I left those freaking work.
I'm sure you can catch it. It's up there. It's on there.
Oh, it's on the VOD. It's on the VOD. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, guys. So that's DamnFoxxy for you. We're gonna be interviewing her today. Just get to know her a little bit better. You know, outside of her streaming, her normal stuff. You know, letting you guys know ahead of time, there is no after hours show. I know you guys are sad, but it's okay. You know, it'll be all right. Richie's like, damn it, Gary,
Richie.
show your face.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the GGG. Greg not here, but it'll be 3 Gs. He's
Gary
getting there.
the
He's about to
snail.
hit us with the meow.
Right?
He's about to hit us with
Oh
the
my
meow.
god. Shit. So
That's one voice I could do, Gary.
Oh, you could. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's right.
oh, Gary, you're like blowing up my ears with that, bro. Grim, so what brings you here, bro? How's your day going?
Well, the day's going pretty good. You actually owed me a takeover.
Oh, really?
And
That's why
because you chose to do a historic episode, I kind of decided to pick a really good episode. We've never had a female streamer as a community highlight, and this was a pretty good one. She's a dope streamer and gamer. Yo, she's struggling in that what is it, the Trial of the Sword, and she goes, "You should play it." I am not enjoying. No, I play shooting games. I will struggle. I will not make it nowhere near. No, not even close. But,
Oh my god. Come on,
but
bro.
I think this is a good I think it's a good platform. I mean, she's a very social person, so I picked this episode because it's gonna be fun, and I
Yeah.
get to joke around. I haven't seen you in forever either. So.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, look, that's my best friend. Very cool.
Yeah, I'm very cool.
Yeah, no, DamnFoxxy she's very, very sociable. Like I like going into her streams. Other than the gameplay, like I love the gameplay. I love Zelda games and stuff. You know, like it's really great. But you yourself, you have like a presence to you where people feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel comfortable. They talk to you. Your chat is always like lit up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy with like it. And as soon as I think it's about to slow down, like 2 new people jump in. Yes, and they start saying some other stuff, and it's like, oh my god, you know. So and you know, like, is there a reason for that? Like, do you think it's because of your friends or just your personality or something? Like what do you think?
I feel like it's a combination of a lot of things because I've had a lot of exposure in different environments throughout my childhood. Like growing up, like I've experienced different kinds of people. I've always been very social. My mom calls me social butterfly since I was like a little girl. You know, I'm the defenders like of like people that like used to get bullied. So I feel like that was also like a thing for me that like kind of like brought me out there. So I think when I really came out of my shell though was in high school.
Okay.
Like I was so shy, really soft spoken throughout middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to high school and I was like, no, we're going to change all of this. I don't like it. And literally it was like a complete switch up. I got a haircut, changed my clothes, and it was like, boom, new me.
Yeah.
Literally new year, new me.
Yeah, new year, new me. All right, that's good. I mean, as long as you're doing it for yourself and not because of any kind of like influence, especially a negative one, you know.
No, not at all.
That's
I
good. That's
never been
great.
one to fall for like peer pressure.
Yeah, good.
Always gone about
She's not in it for the clout.
Yeah, not in it for the clout.
Not in it for the clout.
If I was that person in high school that everyone knew, but I wasn't like friends with every single person, you know, because it's not possible like for everyone to like you. Like you have to accept that. Everyone has their reasons not to. But I've always like made it my job to kind of like just be open and honest about who I am, and you know, if you don't like it, then
Yeah, it is what it is. Exactly. Yeah,
if you do, well, welcome on.
I noticed that about on your streams where people ask you certain questions, and I'm like, whoa, is she gonna like tiptoe around it and stuff? Like nothing crazy question wise, you know, but
Yeah.
you're like, you take a deep breath and you just straight up like, this is what it is. This is the answer, and
Yeah.
I feel like that has contributed a lot to how your community responds to you. You know, like when it comes to when you're playing and when you're online. Like I said, like every time I jump in, other than I'm being welcomed in, like, hey, what's up? How you doing, Joker? How's everything? Like, it's just everybody's constantly talking to you, talking to each other. And that's a very welcoming feeling. Like not many streamers can actually like balance that out. It's either one or the other. It's either I'm giving you awesome gameplay, but I can't talk, or we're talking up a storm and like I'm like, you know, fucking up somewhere and shit. Like I totally forgot to grab this thing before I went over here, you know.
Right.
So, but that's good, man. That's good. Um,
Nobi.
right.
You want to be friends? Get us on my trap
Oh,
house.
there he goes.
Yo, what's up?
It's about
Hold
time.
on. I gotta see his face though. Where he at? What are we doing here?
Listen. Shout out to my
Dang, yes.
procrastinators.
Oh,
Yes.
Shout out to my
look at
procrastinators.
We
that.
get the work done, but maybe not on the right time frame.
Hey, listen, man. When you running around trying to like curl your hair and still do the noises.
Sound bar? He hit the sound bar. He was flipping his hair as hitting each
Listen,
sound
bro.
button.
Oh,
Then
my
every
God.
time there was a few times where I'm like, you know what, I could jump in, but I'm like, nah, the TV is on, the surround sound is on. I'm like, yo, I gotta turn everything off. I like put down the volume on my phone, which is crazy.
Welcome.
But hello, Foxy.
Right.
Hey, how are you?
I feel like I know you after seeing that humongous L you took yesterday.
Ooh.
Yo, let me tell you, Gary was there every step of the way for
Yo,
each rage.
listen.
Each rage. Yo.
Listen, you guys, follow Foxy because I beat a boss that I couldn't just because I had her in the background for research. I was like, I gotta get to know her, so there's no like, because I'm very antisocial. Joker could tell you,
Yeah.
the persona I put on this podcast is nothing compared to who I am in person. But if
Cat,
I do that,
but
if I listen to somebody, I feel like I know them already. Like our new co-host Mimi, Grim, you remember? I mean, we was up until like what 5:45 in the morning talking.
5:45 in the morning,
Jeez,
man. 5:45. This man, like, antisocial or not, bro, social butterfly, beautiful person. I got to know him on the after hours, and Joker went to bed. Like, old man went to sleep. He just left us there.
What the hell?
Listen, he's a grandmother. He's a grandmother.
Grandpa. Oh, he's a grandmother.
Yeah.
He's a grandmother.
I'm the viejita and shit, sitting on the couch
Oh,
watching
he's the one
novela.
that
I'm
gives
like,
the piragua, bro.
But you just
He's the
like-
one that shaves the ice.
yeah, I'm like, you're doing that whole.
Yeah, you fold your arms like this and just like.
Just
But yeah, no, what's up, everybody? You're in the chat. You're in the
Yeah.
chat. Let's get that out the way.
It's a New York thing. It's a New York thing. Yeah. That's how we
Oh,
do
my
it.
God.
New York
It's all over.
finger.
Let me
Listen,
uh
last thing. Let's make Foxy smile real quick.
that's right. Foxy likes girl. She loves girl.
No, I think the biggest smile was when I heard the chest opening sound.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we'll hit him with
Yeah,
that.
that was it. Hearing that, I was like, my heart.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
come on. There's nothing more hype than that, which kind of brings me into my question.
Hey,
I read a bit of your bio on your little profile on Twitch. Also, I think you have it on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that Nintendo 64 you inherited.
Oh my gosh, Nini. Rest in peace. So Nintendo 64 was the first console I ever played. Obviously it was passed down to me from my mom. That was her first system, I think, after Sega that she had. She had a really old one.
Sega.
I remember my Sega Master. Dating myself.
Sega, I had Sega Genesis, bro.
And I think the first game that I played on there was Mario 64.
Listen, man.
Throwing it back, all the way back.
Nothing beats that. Nothing beats
But
that
honestly,
era.
though, it's probably one of like the best games I ever played, and probably one of the most like I think diverse Mario games out there. It obviously opens up to like different kinds of things. As much as just like an open world platform, it kind of brings into light like Super Mario Brothers, but into an open world platform, which you don't really see until later on when they bring like Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy. But even then, it's like it follows like one straight kind of like path, one plot line, whereas like Nintendo 64 is like all over the place.
Yeah. So it's safe to say you come from a
Ooh.
gamer positive family, because if your mom
Yes.
passed that on to you, and I think yesterday you had gotten advice from your father on what kind of keyboard and mouse you should get.
Yep.
So it seems like gaming is like a big part of your family.
In my
It's in the
blood.
roots. It's in the roots. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think more on my dad's side, like I get all my techie things from him. Like I used to work IT in my high school, like I got all of that from him. But I think really getting into like games and such was like he first introduced me, I think, what was it? Him and my mom got me a GameCube, and that was like my first system. and ever since then it's just been
I hear
uphill,
Smash Brothers.
downhill.
I hear Smash Brothers. Did she play Smash Brothers?
Mario Kart Double Dash, please.
Yo, all day,
Okay.
all day,
All
double
day.
dash, all day.
That's gonna also piggyback on my question. I know you guys also have questions, but we asked this to our female cosplayers, so I'm gonna ask it to a female gamer. Do you feel? Does it kind of make you uncomfortable? People kind of check your background and make sure you know what it is you're talking about.
No, because I feel like that happens even with male gamers as well. Like anyone that like says like they're a gamer, even I do it sometimes, like unknowing. Like I'm just like, you a gamer, but like what are you playing? Like,
Yeah.
but it's like I feel like it's such like a everyone does it because everyone has their own genre of gaming. So it's like, what are you into? It's not even meant to be like, for me, it's not meant to be intimidating. It's more like, okay, so like tell me what do you play? Introduce me.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
But it can still come off as intimidating, especially to new gamers that are like just getting into like different kinds of genres. Like FPS gamers moving into like RPG is like such a big transition.
Yep.
And I know it can be intimidating to like walk into another RPG streamer's like, you know, stream and it's like, what's all this about? Please tell me. Like,
Yeah. I've experienced that where I have like my brothers and stuff, like they all play FPSs. And I'm like, cool. But like I'm sitting there and I'm watching them and I'm like, yo, you should have just gone this way and gone that way and like, you know, like I'm always like giving them some kind of advice on like how to do something. Yeah. And and they're like, they looked at me, they're like, yo, how do you know this stuff? I'm like, technically an FPS is just like a basic version of an RTS, real-time strategy, where you have to think 3 or 4 steps ahead of the enemy. And like that's my kind of thing. I love RPGs and I love RTSs. I love those type of genre of games and stuff where I can like sit there and actually like plot out what my next moves are for like the next 3 or 4 turns or the next 3 or 4 steps. You know, like that's my thing. Compared to an FPS person, Grim, that just just goes in there, balls to the wall.
So, hold on, wait a minute.
Did the sun go away?
The shade.
Like the shade, bro. Do I need to turn the lights on? Like, what is going on? First of all, she's a variety streamer, so she actually plays FPSs too, and she's not bad at them.
Listen,
so let's not get that confused.
Listen.
You feel me?
She's better than you. I mean,
I ain't go.
No.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Listen. So my question actually is gonna piggyback off of what Gary said. I'm one of the podcast co-hosts is a cosplayer, and I've seen your Instagram. You've actually cosplayed yourself. So I have a question that kind of bounces off of what Gary said with gaming. So have you ever had an experience where someone had to like check your knowledge on a cosplay, like if you knew what character you was dressing up as? You know what I'm saying? Because it is one of those weird moments.
I know exactly what picture you're talking about. It's the one time I actually did cosplay. It was for a Halloween shoot. I decided to cosplay as Rogue from X-Men.
Nice.
And yeah, people at like the photo shoot were like, okay, you're Rogue, but like, what do you know about her? Like, did you read the comic? Did you watch the movie? Like, what do you actually know about Rogue aside from like, she kills people from her touch? Like, I'm just like, well, I love the character. And actually before I went to the shoot, I was like, I need to educate myself somehow, because it was true before I cosplayed, I only saw the movie, like, but only the modern version, not like the ones that follow the comic.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really do feel like if I'm going to dress up as the comic book version, I need to know a little bit about her. So like when I answered some of their questions, they were like, okay. And they took like a seat. They were like, all right, it's fine.
I mean, I want to ask though, do you guys feel like, well, this is for all of you, because you guys have all experienced that at different levels, because Gary did an awesome, Jason Todd cosplay himself. So, when it comes to that, do you feel like when gamers do it to check each other's wheelhouses, like we check what we play? So I'm becoming a variety streamer, but I watch Foxy stream because she plays those games. She plays different games. And for me, I'm, like you said, FPS, Mr. FPS, that's all I like. So
nothing wrong with that. Everyone's got their games.
It's different. So it's for us as gamers, checking our wheelhouses, we like, well, I know Joker likes strategy. So if I'm gonna play a shooting game with him that I enjoy and a strategy game that he enjoys, something like Outriders for us is where we meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, like, do you feel like it's more intimidating when you get those people in cosplay to check you on, like, do you know your stuff? Or are you just doing this shoot because you're like a pretty girl? You get what I'm saying? Do you think it's more intense for gamers or for cosplayers?
That's tough because I feel like it can be tough on both spectrums of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, obviously in everyone in their like correct field, like whether you're a cosplayer or a gamer, it all like kind of crosses over. Like the same intimidation comes with whatever you're doing, especially like, as you said, like female gamers, female cosplayers kind of get it a little harder because a lot of cosplayer gamers think like, oh, it's a male field.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not.
It's
we
not.
all do it. Mm-hmm. It's just because you don't see us out and about like that doesn't mean we're not there. And I feel like becoming a Twitch streamer kind of brings that, you know, brings that more to people's eyes. Like, oh, she can be a Twitch streamer, but she also knows about games. She knows about tech, and she knows about different things. And she's not just doing it to like make a quick buck or whatever the case is. Like, I genuinely enjoy gaming, and I felt like streaming was such a great way to like open up my, I guess, my world to like different communities. And I felt like I'm very like grateful for the community that I
think those horizons we see. Okay. All right, so then I have this one I got from Mimi. Mimi is real big when it comes to cosplay. She makes her own stuff, right?
Yep.
Shout out to Mimi.
Shout out to Mimi.
Yay, Mimi.
Shout out to Mimi's. I have a question though. When it comes to that, like, I'm gonna be asking the difficult questions. Do you feel like it's easier to have the pretty girl privilege, where it's easier to get viewership or followership on Twitch because being a female? Because I feel like you get a negative connotation added to it in any like version of it. You cosplay, they're gonna check you on your information. You video game, what games do you play? Now you cosplay, and then they gotta ask you like, do you know your stuff? If you're streaming, they're like, oh, she's only doing it for the money. You get what I'm saying? Back to the original, she doesn't do it for the clout. I don't believe you do. So what is your take on that? The girls that stream, especially after the pandemic, everyone was a content creator. What do
suddenly.
you feel like, suddenly, where do you feel like you sit with the idea or the opinion of pretty privilege in content creation?
I definitely think it exists. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I've witnessed what you're talking about. Like, there are really good male streamers out there, and they don't get enough, like, they don't get as much traction as someone that might show, like, you know, do their makeup, or like, you know, they get a little more done up for things. But it's like, as much as that's true, it really is about your content and what kind of community you're trying to build. Like, your looks really don't they really don't matter. If you're really good at what you're doing and your content is entertaining, you know, you're open with your audience, and like you're actually like talking, you're not just sitting there playing a game and expecting people to just sit there and watch and expect your community to build itself. It's like, well, of course you're not going to get as much traction if someone's literally just straight up talking to the camera versus someone that's gaming and getting distracted. It's very easy, like you said, Joker, earlier, like it's very easy to get distracted and not be able to do both.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started this, I found myself doing that like maybe my first 2 or 3 streams, because like, as you said, like when you're a gamer, you get into it.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes you a gamer. You can sit there for hours and be like, yo, I'm gonna keep going. I can do this. Just like Gary's shirt says, one more level. You're sitting there in the dark, your eyes are crusted over. That's what you like,
shout out to the Gary shirt.
Listen, we need that.
I've done it. I've sat
we
there.
Need this sponsorship.
Exactly.
T-Turtles all day.
T-Turtles. Sponsor us.
But yeah, like it really is just about like how you carry yourself. It's not really about your appearance. Like pre-privilege can exist, but it's, if you're gonna like drive your community off of it, then of course it exists. But if you're gonna completely like divert from that, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not building this just off of my looks. It's actually another reason why like I wear t-shirts, because I don't want it to be built on like, you know, like what my body looks like, or like they're like, oh, like it's all about her face and her body. Like I rarely ever even get up from my chair. And if
Yeah.
I do,
Although the makeup is fire.
Yeah,
Although the
makeup is fire. I'm gonna tell you that
Come
right now. That's true.
You got
Come
the Total
on.
Yo,
Rookie on? Is that
not
Total
for
Rookie? She got the
nothing.
fire on one side, ice on the other
All right.
side. What's going
we
on
got
Not-
here?
rainbow going on, you know.
Yo, not for
Okay,
nothing. I'm
okay.
gonna say it. Every time I go to your streams, I always look at your makeup. Like, I'm not big on makeup,
You
but
gotta appreciate it, bro. You gotta
I appreciate it.
I mean, I feel like it's a part of the craft, and like the fact that she's not making it a physical thing, but she's like, hey, we still out here though. You feel
Right,
me?
and like
Yeah.
as much as I do my makeup, like literally I do my eyeshadow just because I want to. It's not because, oh, I'm here to impress everybody out there. I want you guys to see like I'm more than just gaming. I am
Mhm.
also an IT expert. I'm also like, you know, I read. People are like, oh, you have books in the background.
fundamental.
Have you
It's
read those?
fundamental.
I'm like, yeah, I've read them all. What's your point? Like, or like people are surprised where like I'm a pop collector. I've read manga. I've watched anime. It's like I do different things. I'm a great student. Like I'm more than just my face. You feel me? So like I feel like makeup is also just another outlet for me to show my creativity outside of my streams.
Listen, you guys, she was being very humble.
Yeah.
All right.
extremely.
She can also sing. And I feel like she does have a
Say,
future in
like-
voice acting.
Yo, hold on. Yo,
Come on.
Speaking now that he said that, right? Yo, why does it have to be so many channel points? We're trying to save up for the serenade. What is going on here?
I'm almost there. I'm close. I'm close.
I'm close. I'm at
before we
25.
before we
what's
get
going
into the
on?
point,
I'm at
before we get
8.3.
into- before we get into the points, I think it's good that we open up with Foxy when someone goes into your stream. How is it that you greet them? What is your greet?
Oh yeah, that's dope.
I agree.
Facts,
Like,
Eric.
Yes.
like you mean like someone specific or like
No,
when I
new
start?
people. Like when there's a raid or what have you.
Oh my god! Like okay, so as much as like I get like really hyped whenever like I see like everyone like that I'm used to talking to in my chat. Whenever I see people jump in, it's like an automatic. Oh my god! Like hi, how are you? Like come in, please. Like how was your stream? How did it go? What were you playing? Like automatically like giving them all the love and support that they're bringing me, because it's like if I'm gonna have you bringing your amazing community to me, I'm gonna give you just as much love and support that you're giving me.
Which is amazing
So-
because a lot of people really don't give that love back.
Yeah,
But what I
it's like,
was
no,
really
you're
kind
not
of getting
to
into
stream.
is that scripted thing you say.
Oh,
It's like, hey, what's up? I'm Foxy.
I'm Foxy. What's up? Like, welcome to the Fox Map. Let me give you some Foxy love. Here's a
there it goes.
Discord.
Perfect. Boom.
We post cringy memes and puns. If you like that kind of thing, we're your peoples.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to get to was the pun. Joker kind of stepped out for a bit, but there's gonna be a moment where let me put up the hype. Where I'm gonna need y'all to really go pun for pun and dad jokes.
Oh god.
Oh, we're not doing this. She did this. No, we're not doing
Listen,
this.
we're gonna
This is-
have to. Everybody's gonna have to sit there and cringe because
Yo,
I didn't save
she-
enough points to
wait,
get a pun.
Before we even do this, she is cringy queen, son. Cringy queen. Oh my god.
Now,
You got the next question? You got a question. I know you got the question, Gary. What's up, bro?
oof, let's see. All right, Zelda.
Let's talk about it.
How
Let's talk about
educated are you
I'm
with the timeline, or are you like
Are you well versed with its lore? From,
at the
like-
very least the
I would
beginning of it?
I would say I'm like maybe intermediate with like my knowledge on the folklore part of it. I would say I know from Ocarina of Time.
Perfect. That's all I need
That's
for my
what-
follow-up question. That's all I need for my
That's
follow-up
like
question.
the first one. So
Like, did your
That's where the
mind
plot
like
starts.
implode when you found out that the timeline breaks into 3 because of Ocarina of Time?
yes.
Yep.
Like, I'm not the best person with time travel movies, but like Back to the Future was like my intro to like, you know, timeline messing stuff up. So when I actually sat down and read the timeline, and it was like, hey, you know, it breaks into 3. You know, there's the one where you win the game, Adult Link beats Ganondorf, he gets sent back, and then he, you know, stops Ganondorf before everything pops off, which leads to Majora's Mask.
Yep.
And there's the one where Ganondorf wins.
That was which one was that? That's
If I'm not
Is it-
mistaken, that's the game over timeline.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And then there's the original one where
That's one of the
Ganondorf
only
just
games that they have that though.
Disappears, where he just disappears.
Yeah, yo.
listen, man. When I tell you my mind imploded, it was like, yo, it sounds right. It really does. It sounds right.
I mean, I get it though, but it's sort of, it's like so lore heavy that it goes, 3 different timelines, the Triforce, 3 forces. Like it does a lot to keep in its story. Look, Rim doesn't play Zelda like that. My favorite was Twilight Princess. You had to have the wolf. It is what I have the amiibo somewhere. But that in itself, like Gary said, like you play a lore-filled game, like so just so they, the people should know. So you first started on which Zelda?
My first Zelda was Majora's Mask.
Okay, which was
One of the
was
best
it also
ones.
your favorite?
Yes,
Hey,
that's
he's
my
back.
favorite.
I've been back. I waved and everything.
He's like Nightcrawler. He just and then that's it.
But I would say Majora's Mask is my favorite, but my favorite that I actually was able to finish was Wind Waker.
Listen,
okay.
Honestly, Wind Waker is probably one of the best Zelda games because it's also probably the most different in terms of plot. They don't follow like the Link is Link, Zelda is Zelda plot the whole time. Like
that's
it's
exactly what
different.
I love.
And obviously Link looks extremely different. We get 2 Link for the first time.
Yep.
And I just spoiler alert, but
he said spoiler.
Like the ending is just it's so innovative, and I missed that. It was different from every other Zelda where it's like, Link beats Ganondorf and
Save Zelda.
He disappeared,
blah, blah, blah.
or he goes back in time, or he gets what's it called? Captured and put away somewhere until, the next Link comes. And, this one is they give Link and Zelda, also Tetra, their own plot. They let them be kids, which is what I love. They let them go. They don't, that's what the king, who's the king of our lions throughout the whole thing, the boat,
Wow, look at you.
he lets them, he brings them to finish the story so that they can go and live their own lives without having that past.
He's the ship. He carries them.
Yeah, he's the vessel. He's their guy.
He's the vessel. There you go.
This was my takeaway from Wind Waker.
Until the end, and I'm just like,
Gary about to hit you with one sentence. This is what I took away with it.
Yo, Link is the best brother ever. That's one. Come on, bro. My man went to the Forsaken Fortress just to save his sister.
Yo, I can't. Yo. And there's nothing more heartbreaking than the scene where the grandma is standing on the porch just waiting for him.
Bro, when the grandma had the shield and she's like, I don't want you to go. Come on, man.
When she's tearing, I cry every time I see that. Every time.
Man.
Never fails.
Then second, the goddesses, they don't fucking
I
play.
knew it.
Remember, because this timeline follows up to the game over timeline.
Yeah.
And the way that they was able to just reset everything was just flood the fucking earth. They're like, that's what we.
They're like, all right, bye.
And
then third,
what?
Toon Link is the MVP because
we gonna lose. Here's the end button.
But I mean, that's she did it though, Gary, and I think we got to give her a pass on it. So it can't be for the clout. Look what you just did.
Listen, man, Toon Link is the GOAT. All right.
Look, you got Gary talking about it. Look, Gary's like, I don't really like him like that, but I took away from it.
I think
No, it was a piggyback. It was a piggyback. She's spot on with everything she said.
I think Wind Waker is one of the plots that they actually give Link more background to himself. Other times he's just the hero of times past, but now it's he's more or less a descendant of him, and he grew up with his grandmother and his sister on this island, and he doesn't have any idea that he is a descendant of heroes past, aka actually Link, until way later, and that he has to go and save his sister.
Yeah.
And instead of and the whole time, it's not about saving Zelda. That's why it's one of my favorites. It's not the same thing over and over again, even though
plot. It's not that.
Guys.
Nah, bro, not recycled plot.
All right.
Bro.
Yeah, there's nothing
This
recycled
one was
here.
different.
Yeah.
Yo, every
sure.
other Link was just the Triforce of Courage. This
The
motherfucker
Triforce of Courage.
This motherfucker had to go through the whole sea and
Yep.
fish out every piece of the Triforce. So
Yep.
he earned that shit, bro.
That was the longest thing out of the entire thing. I literally
Yep.
stopped at one point and came back to it like
That's
a month
that's
later.
one of the reasons why I don't replay it. Just
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
for
just
that
for,
part.
just for, yeah.
Just for that part.
I get to that point and I stopped because I'm like, I
Man.
beat Ganondorf before. I'm chilling. I wanted to just play the game. I
Now,
literally-
Joker, you wasn't here, but I propose that you and Foxy go head to head, pun for pun on dad jokes.
Dad jokes? Come
Dad
on,
jokes.
man.
Joker is the word. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
Oh, man.
Shout out to the couple of the people that dropped in the chat.
Yeah.
You got some collectors.
Yeah.
You got questions in the
The
chat.
chat, yeah. Actually, I wanted to touch on that right now. I wanted to go with
All right,
some
go ahead,
questions.
Gotcha.
There was
Shout
one
out to
from
Salty the Gathering. Look, Narcotics.
Salty the Gathering. He's here?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Am I a celebrity yet? No, he's
Of course, you're a celebrity in my eyes.
hey,
Hey.
that's all that matters. Yo, that actually warmed my heart. Thank you.
That's crazy. I give him a compliment. Yeah, whatever. That's
You're doing it for the
wild.
clout. You're doing it for the clout.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh.
He said,
I'm
wow,
kidding,
you
bro. I'm
sound
kidding.
like his followers. Wow.
This
Chat,
was-
I want to see Foxes. Foxes all up in the chat.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on.
if
sure.
you ain't sub to Fox, man, I'm about to drop all her emotes.
Right.
Hold on. She got the emotes.
There was a
All
question
the
from way back when this stream first started. One of the questions is, what gives you interest in streaming besides playing video games?
Oh, let's go.
My community, like, I think as much as I have fun, every time I get on, I just want to hear from everybody. And I know that probably sounds like superficial. A lot of people are like, yeah, okay, sure. You're saying that for the clout. But like, no, genuinely, like, I love talking to all of you. Like you, Joker, like, I love like I see like Batsu's in here, Barracuda, Date I've had in my chat.
Shout out your people. Shout them
Yeah,
out.
shout them out.
Yo,
yo.
Date, yo, shout out my big brother Date. He's in the chat.
You
Barracuda,
call
I'm
your
a Barracuda.
community the Fox Mob, if
Right
I'm not
now.
mistaken, right?
Like I've talked to
yeah.
you at one point or another, whether it's on your streams or on my own. And I just love that. Like, just like you automatically see each other's username and it's like, yo, what's
Yeah,
up?
exactly.
Long time no see. Like, that's what I look for. Like, when I see people I haven't seen in a while, it's literally like seeing a family member you haven't seen in a few years. Even though it's only been like, maybe like, what, 7 streams since you've seen them, which is more or less like 2 or 3 weeks. But it's like, yo, everyone's got their own lives. And as much as like life keeps going, they come back to see you. And it's like, that's so touching to me.
Yeah.
And I love my community, and I never thought like I would be able to build one that I have. And it's like, I'm so grateful for everyone, like people coming in saying like, you know, I make their day, I make them smile, like I make them laugh because they're looking at me like failing left and right, getting killed, getting my ass kicked. And it's like, yo, as much as I love
Nah, the raging.
people's
It's the
day,
raging
like,
for me. It's
Yo.
the raging for
the
me.
raging.
The
It's really coming out. It's really coming out.
every time I joined the stream, the first time it was like, hey, what's up? And right away the community and Foxy are like, hey, Joker, how you doing? And then every time after that, I'm always texting, kick his ass. And then you're like, but I'm not doing anything. And I'm like, just in case if you were.
Yeah.
But I think that's a unique thing to do though.
Yeah.
Because we got 3 different streamers and we got a personality and a half, Gary. Personality and a half.
Listen.
You guys have a talent and it's very easy to see. Joker does it. He can podcast. Wow, that's a big cup. You just got.
It's a dad cup.
It's
my
a
dad
dad
cup.
cup.
It
Definitely.
says number 1 dad on it.
It's
For
some
sure.
yes. No, actually, I do have
You
a
got-
cup like that somewhere.
It's written and posted, but
You guys touched on like a very important topic. Like, it's for the community. It's different, and it's not like she said. It's not for the clout. When you legit, I get hyped when I see Joker in the chat. When Gary is on and not playing his own games, and he drops in and I'm playing Apex, I get super hyped. That goes for Batsu, Salty the Gathering, my big bro Date. When they're not busy and they drop in, even though you know them in real life, or if you don't, but you play games with them, it's always nice to see that support from someone else who's doing the same thing as you, but to keep it genuine. And that's one of those things I'm like, yo, she does it, Joker does it, and like a lot of the streamers that we kind of have put together like in a big circle that we all like jump into each other's streams all the time is like, I think it's magical because again, you get people that do it for the clout. Like for instance, pandemic started, like I said, everyone turned into content creator. You go build a PC now, you gotta spend like $5,000. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just PC parts right now.
just to build like a basic model, you gotta drop like $5-6 grand and shit. Like it's crazy.
Yo, like just the processor.
Like 1100. She's like, look, 1100. No.
Oh my god.
listen, I will say this. It's a grind being a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
But it's great when you're doing this climb like if it's the Tower of God with your people, because every goal you hit, you know, everybody boosts you up. You know, it's like I told Joker when we were going to start this podcast, I was like, this is going to be our League of Justice. This is where everybody gets together and we go ahead and boost everybody up. You know, like right before the last episode, we hit 200 followers.
Yep.
Which, come on.
Let's get it, JxN. Woo! Can we get a sound alert, Gary? Can we get a sound alert?
Got you. And it's like when you go through those milestones, like it's the people that you're going up with in this grind that really do boost you up.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Joker's been on my ass all week. He's like, yo, you editing? Yo, where's this video? And yo, that's the type of hype that this, not only the community but your circle of content creators that you know.
I told everybody the same thing. Like if I make it on this, we all making it. You know what I'm saying? Like
all making it.
Because at the end of the day, without you guys, you know, other content creators, without the people in the chat, like who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a nobody. I'm just some guy like just rambling on.
You Big Daddy
Friday.
Joker. Big Daddy Joker.
You're Mr. J, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh man.
Mr. J.
The voice
on.
acting? Hold
Listen,
on.
man, I told you she was being humble, bro. She was being extremely humble.
Oh man. Let's get through these questions in the chat. There was another one that came up.
Go ahead, Joker.
What is one of your biggest influences and motivators?
Who asked that?
Well, who do you think asked that?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Don't worry about it. The chat asked. The chat asked.
He said the chat like he about to come for somebody.
Like Twitch or like in life?
Whatever you're
Dealer's
comfortable.
choice.
Yeah,
Dealer's choice.
Wait, my choice?
Not the dealer.
I say my biggest motivator is probably my grandfather.
Oh.
He's probably one of the most hardworking people I've ever seen, most genuine, humble, like man you'll ever meet. Like everyone that meets him, they love him. Like that's everyone's grandpappy, you know? Like he's like literally doesn't stop every single day. Like my grandmother hasn't worked a day in her life because of this man. Like, and every time I see him, you know, he's always got a smile on his face. He's always doing something. He's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go rake for my friend over here. You know, he's gonna pay me some money. You want to come with me? I'll give you half. And I'm like, no, you got that. That's all you. Or like he'll be like, you know, you see all this here, like my walls are painted, the shelves are here, my bookshelf. He helped me do all this. It would not be possible without this man. Like he helped me completely redo my closet. Like I ripped out everything, and like he gave me the supplies, and we just got to it. Simple as that. Like literally, I would not be where I am without this man. Like he literally, every time he hears me doing something, he's like, he heard me about like doing streaming, and he's like, what is that? Like obviously he's like not tech happy.
Hey, what is
you
that?
don't know what Twitch is.
Yeah,
literally, he's like, what is that? I'm like, oh, I play games. I talk to you online, and he's like, why? I'm like, because it's fun. I'm like, there are awesome people online that I get to talk to all the time, and he's like, you make money. I'm like, sometimes. And he's like, okay, he's okay.
Hey.
He's like, you respectful though, right? I'm like, of course. I'm like, I would have that one in my chat being nasty. He's like, okay. Simple as that. He's like, he's a one.
Puts away the gun quietly.
Yeah, puts away the exactly.
Quietly,
all right,
real
good. We're
quiet.
good. We're good.
That's my dad. Nah.
Let me tell you something. It's in real Spanish culture, but if anybody ever meets, I know Barracuda probably met him and some of your friends. Yo, y'all better hit that man with a bendición, bro. Yeah, right. That man deserves it. If he got her to streaming, bro. Yeah. Let me tell you, bro. And he don't even know what it is, but he got the toolie in his back pocket. If you get crazy,
if you think you can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
He's like, no one is stopping you but you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was like, don't let life's stereotypes and other people's opinions and ideals of what you should be doing stop you from doing what you love.
Good.
And like when I first got into like theater and singing and all that, he was like, I think that was probably the first moment he ever like kind of like was emotional and like said he was so proud of me. And ever since then it was like I just kept going, and like the art train just kept moving along.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's good,
man. Shout out to Grandpappy Fox, Come on, bro.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Shout out to Grandpa.
Yay!
Get it.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we have.
You have one more question from the
I
chat?
saw a question from Narcotic earlier.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, I'm about to ask that right now. She's asking, if you were to cosplay a character from a game or anime or manga, who would you choose to cosplay as now?
Oh my god. So tough.
She
Like
mentioned at least
originally, I
15
would
just
have.
now.
So originally, before I really got into like anime and all of that, I would have said Tomb Raider, right? But that's because that's one of my favorite games to this day, even though the cosplay is very overdone.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, that's so hard, man. That's so hard. Oh, I got it. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting her name right now, but the main character from Kakegurui.
The gambling one?
Yes.
That's the gambling
Yes.
one?
I
knew
love
it.
her. Yumiko Jabami. That's who I would cosplay as, hands down. Period. Yumiko is like this. If no one's ever seen Kakegurui, it's on Netflix. You should watch it. You can read it. It's awesome manga. She's like this obsessive character that goes to like this really rich boarding school, but literally there's like no learning whatsoever. It's literally gambling central throughout the whole thing. I'm talking like gambling millions of dollars. These
Lies, deceits.
Lives are put on the line. I'm
They be
talking like
wildin'.
real life roulette, like with guns and everything. Like, and these characters are crazy, but they're awesome. Like,
Yep.
and then throughout the whole story, the character development is just like, what is happening? Everything is falling apart, but you just can't stop watching, even though it's really cringy at times.
That anime has been in a couple of like top 5, not even top 10, top 5 animes like on YouTube that I've seen. Like, it's crazy. I actually want to get into that one.
Yes, you definitely should. Or like, if you haven't, I feel like a lot of people have at this point, but Black Butler.
Oh yeah, Black Butler is also a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Listen. Greg isn't here, but I'm gonna say it for him. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. I knew you was
I
going
know he's somewhere there. I know he's somewhere there.
He's in spirit. He's here in spirit.
He's just there. Like, let's talk about it. Episode 3.
All right. Last question that came up on the chat. What kept you going throughout the pandemic, and how did you deal with being inside 24/7?
I feel like reading. Reading
It's fundamental,
me,
guys.
I'm always, reading is fundamental.
Yep.
Like, I understand it's not for everybody. You know, not everyone has like the attention span to sit down and read.
That's the wrong. It should be for everybody.
It should.
Yeah, it should be.
It's a fundamental skill. Everyone needs it.
Some people like picture books. Some people like novels. It's okay. You know, it's fine at your own pace. But like, yeah, reading takes me to different worlds. What was the series that I was reading? It's right here. Shadow of Bones. It's actually a Netflix series now, but I started reading the books prior, and I immediately when I started reading the series, it's a 3-book series. I knew it was gonna be like a movie or a show or something. It was just so detailed, and like the imagery that it gives you was beautiful, and like I just couldn't stop reading ever. And I still can't, because I'm currently reading Circe by, I think her name is Madeline Miller, which is based on a Greek goddess named Circe. But yeah, please guys, please, like, pick up a book.
Pick up a book.
Pick up a book that you like. It doesn't have to be like a book that everyone is reading, because I'm not one of those people. I don't follow the mainstream.
I think one of the first.
I'm always at the end of the train when it comes to like the mainstream stuff. Like Mandalorian, I just watched it.
Hold up. Stop right there. So we're going to stop. So she got caught on stream. Let's talk about it. Gary, we got to talk about this. You know how we check each other as weebs? And I think she's done an amazing job showing 100% she's for the culture.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
This is what it is. She's for the culture.
She ain't for the streets. She's for the culture.
She's not for the streets.
We can be both.
Gary is going. Gary's too much.
Know.
She said, "Give it a little bit."
Oh. Okay.
That was perfect with the sound alert.
Yeah, exactly.
That will come out of me real quick.
Listen. So that one was one of the funniest moments I think of one of her community streams. Everyone was chilling in the chat. We're all writing. We're all going back and forth. I watched Lord of the Rings. Watch Star Wars. Like, you don't have to be diehard fans. Like, you know, us weebs, we I want to know what you talking about with this. So I'm gonna do it. I want to see it. She said on stream, and I never forget it. The entire chat was like, "What?"
It exploded. Everyone was mad. I'm sorry. I watched it.
Nah,
Okay.
she binged it. She finished it
I
in less
did.
than
It's like
a
3
week.
days
She was
of
like,
stuff.
Listen, after
I
that
did it.
third episode, you can't put it down. The
No,
first
I
two, they
couldn't.
kind of
I
I
slow.
was like, oh, I'm stuck. He's not returning him. He's not gonna bring him. I'm stuck.
I need to know what happens.
I'm still heartbroken to this day, but it's
That was one of the moments where I feel like, as a community, they did it the right way. Nobody said it was for the cloud or anything. Everybody was like, nope. After this stream, get off, sign into Disney Plus. You need our Disney Plus. People was offering their login, bro. Go and watch it.
for the
That
login.
was, that was hands down one of the things, because like I do it all the time when Gary's on the podcast and Greg, and you guys are talking like Tower of God, or you're talking about an anime or like a manga to read. I do it all the time. I'm like, yo, I don't know nothing about that. They go into one thing said, I'm picking up the book. I'm getting into webtoons. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm doing at my shift at work today. I'm gonna find out what they're talking about. I want to know.
That's the beautiful of our WA meeting. Shout out to my WA squad.
Wow.
I don't know what about
Yo, because I just hit chapter 300 on Tower of God, and it was just after that.
I started to read it on Webtoon, and at one point I was just like,
You know the sigh? That was a strong sigh.
yeah, it's
one.
one of those, like, it's like you really have to have a lot of patience, and your mind has to be very strong.
Listen,
And
all I'm gonna say is
so long, just like it's like One Piece, it's like Naruto, it's like it's like Bleach. Like you have to like really get into it to really follow it. Naruto is one of the only ones that I've genuinely followed, but like One Piece, have not. Don't kill me. But like,
sorry, neither have I. Don't worry about it.
Listen, I get into True
But,
is
like,
just rolling around in his bed right now because I watch One Piece. Like I catch up maybe once every 2 years.
Oh
Bro, shout out to that writer, bro. He's still going.
Dedicated.
You know what? I'm still waiting for this day. Hunter x Hunter, please, author, finish. Just
all right,
finish.
hold on. Because you said that, I gotta bring it up.
I knew it.
I gotta bring it up. It bothers me. It bothers my soul. I'm sorry. I understand. I totally understand. Hunter x Hunter. I get it.
It's Hunter.
It's Hunter.
He's gonna. He did it to me too. I hate him.
It's Hunter.
Sir, I'm reading.
Okay.
I'm reading the title.
All right.
She said
the
there's
title
an X
is
there. I saw the X.
okay. In Japan, the X means versus.
In Japan, well,
Okay.
actually, he just said it's what a well, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually.
Do you got the sound alert for that? Do you have the?
I
Oh,
don't.
you
But
should,
after
you
this
should.
episode, I will.
Yes, after this episode.
No, you should have a wow.
Okay, fine. Wow.
What
You
do
do have a
the
wow.
I think.
We have a wow. We don't have a wow.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
my
Rich,
God.
he's about to go completely Rachel. He's about to just go off. You saw him?
Nah.
Crazy.
Oh my
My
God.
man said is Hunter.
Listen.
Would you like us to ask another question, Joker, or you gonna correct something else?
I'm gonna correct something else, damn it. Nah, actually.
All right. You got it. Hunter, I get it.
All right, fine. America's
Thanks for the
Hunter x Hunter.
correction. You got it.
Okay, where are we?
Gary, you got one, or you want like?
I'm still waiting for this pun show off. I got the hype button
You-
ready.
you
Nah,
were
nah,
waiting
the
for-
pun-
I'm asking
the
a question.
punch-
I'm asking
Yo,
a question.
come on.
Wait, I'm asking a
Listen.
question.
Just three puns off the top of your head. Go. What pun for pun?
Oh, right now, y'all ready?
Right now, you ready?
I'm not ready
Ladies
for
first.
that. I'm not ready.
Nah,
for
ladies
that.
first. Ladies first.
All right.
She got
Guess
one, she
goes
got one.
first. I guess goes first.
So
Okay. Ready? Okay. What is?
Yo, he's
I already
He hasn't
got.
said the joke yet.
All right.
Relax,
What is brown and runs across the desert?
Gary.
Oh,
my man said Gary.
Caramel.
what? Oh, caramel. I get it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's a good
Y'all
one.
see my face?
My man's about to piss himself.
All right.
Can't
Yes,
wait
sir.
to
If
can't wait
you
to tell my
laugh
kids
too
that
hard,
one.
Gary.
I can't wait to
If
tell
you
my
laugh
kids
too hard,
that
Gary,
one.
he might.
Joker.
Nah, man.
You
Yeah.
got one?
The X is silent for Joker. Yeah, exactly.
I'm waiting.
Oh, we waiting for Joker. Let's go, Joker.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. Damn, I had some good ones earlier. I'm trying
You
to
said
think.
earlier you researched this? Wait a minute.
What? No,
That's what you do in your spare time?
I come up with stuff for my kids.
Gary,
My kids be
where's the
eating this
sus
shit
alarm?
up.
For your kids.
There it goes. Thank you.
He's like, you gotta keep it PG.
All right, we stalled enough.
All right, come on, Joker. What's yours?
I'm drawing the
Cringy
blank.
Queen is waiting. She got like the archives in one of
She
those
wins.
books.
She
It's
wins.
just
She
fun.
wins. She wins.
All right,
I'm
then let her
not
do it.
ready.
She got two more. She
Okay,
got two
I
more.
got
Go ahead,
it.
Foxy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. How did the picture end up in jail? It was framed.
Get out. It's over. I'm gonna head out. You just turn the camera off. It's over. I'm just turn the camera off.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, my kid's gonna die
What?
with that one. Hold on. I'm gonna.
He got a notepad near his big coffee cup. Like,
All
this
right.
is old.
You said top 3. I got another one. Okay. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
Okay. You need an arc to save 2 animals? I know a guy. Yeah. No.
No, I'm out.
I know a guy.
No.
Wait, I took me a while to get
Gary,
that one, but that was
I got a
good one.
question, Gary. We're
Yo,
gonna
I'm
salvage
sorry
this.
for this. I thought it was gonna be more.
No,
Joker.
yeah, I'm
Look,
loving
look,
them.
look.
I'm fucking loving
No,
them. Yo,
no,
my
no.
kids are gonna love those ones. Hold on.
Oh, man.
His smile is so genuine right now. I know he's
Listen,
Look
he is
at
a kid in a candy shop right now. This is
Oh, I'm
unbelievable.
loving this shit. I'm writing this shit down. Hold on.
The man is red in the face.
All right.
He is
Let's
red
get
in the face.
Gary. I got a good question.
Oh fuck.
Cringy, I
Like,
know. Yes.
Cringy Queen, guys. Hashtag it and someone put it in her chat, please.
Oh, I'm fucking hot right now. Somebody open
All
the
right.
door.
So a real a question, right? It was a real good one too. Do you play any competitive games? If so, describe how competitive you are, and in the correct team atmosphere, how do you handle losing?
What is
Why
it?
you laugh like that? You heard Joker.
Exclamation rage. That's how she handles it.
That's the command. That's the command in
Yeah.
the chat.
So I guess I would say, like, in terms of gaming, I feel like the most competitive would be Apex. Now, and maybe Mario Kart 2. Since we play that on stream. I really don't care if I lose, but like it really is about like who I'm playing with. So like say like if I'm playing Monopoly.
Oh yeah, I don't want the smoke.
You don't want it. You don't want the smoke.
I don't want the smoke.
I don't want to.
That's yeah.
Oh,
That's-
really?
That's my whole. That's my whole play group.
Very
There,
cool.
I have Bob's Burgers edition of Monopoly because I love Bob's Burgers, in fact. But
I have the cookbook.
there's a card, a chance card. You throw all of the hundreds into the air.
Joker, nobody
And
cared.
Barracuda got the grubbiest hands and literally will snatch like all of it in like a second.
I'm just
And,
saying,
like,
those are
literally,
some
like,
real
up
good
in the air.
reflexes.
She has all of it. I'm just like,
I mean,
I
have we
didn't
not
even-
watched Spider-Man? Those are good reflexes. Then those are things in the air. I'm just saying.
No, she literally like, so we'll throw it up in like the hallway since I was like, I live in an apartment. So like the apartment hallway is like just narrow enough that if we throw it, there's the kind of enough room for us to both grab it. But no. Barracuda's like, nope. So now every time that card is pulled, we skip it. Yeah.
The salt,
Yeah.
the salt is real. The cholesterol is real high.
But in terms of like Apex, I just started to really get competitive with it. So like I play with Barracuda, my friend Nick, I play with Graham. And
Hold
if
up,
you're
hold up,
doing
Foxy,
really
because
well-
you mentioned Bob's Burgers, and he was like, "I have the cookbook," but nobody acknowledged it.
I knew he was gonna
And
do
then
it.
he got up and got
And
the
went-
cookbook. He's like, "No, this is my fucking show. I'm
Okay,
gonna
now I
show
got a
the
question.
cookbook."
What's your favorite thing from the cookbook?
Nothing, because I haven't tried it yet.
It's definitely tuna fish and coffee.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey. that's a story for another time.
That's a story for every episode. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, Foxy. One day we'll let you into this little insider story.
That is-
It is
that was-
Yo,
bizarre.
hold on.
That
Richie
was a
Richie
doozy.
came out of nowhere with a dad joke.
yeah, I was not. No, don't read it. I ignored him on purpose. Don't read it.
That's a
What
good
you
one
talking
too, though.
about? No, it's not. Oh my God, the
Oh,
cringe.
man.
Richie Rowe, yo, Joker. I got.
No.
Why do I not trust stairs? Because they're always up to something. Get out. Use those same stairs and get out. Get out. Bitch. Get out.
Okay, I got one.
I apologize.
No, look, you see, I started her. You see? Oh
got
my
one.
god.
All right. Okay. You know the guy who whole left side got cut off?
Ooh.
He's all right.
He's all right.
I'm done. Get out. No, I got it. Nope.
Okay.
I don't approve of this.
Yeah.
I don't approve of this at all.
I don't. Can we? Can we get some?
you
Gary, you got a question? You got to please don't tell me it's a pun.
Yes,
Please.
I do. I have a question.
Let's go.
Foxy, I asked you this on your stream. I think Joker also asked you this before he went live.
Why
Would you
am I
be one of the
dying?
racers in my Mario Kart Palooza?
Absolutely.
Yo,
Listen,
put
it's-
her name
yo.
on the board. Put her name on the board.
It's there. I need
Oh,
two more
boy.
people to join. Two more people.
Yo,
They're up to
Listen,
something.
we
Don't
going
use
in.
Let me tell
We're
you
doing
something.
two Grand
Don't be in the
Prix.
chat.
No,
And a
no
team.
beat that is in the chat. I'm gonna tell you right now, yo, bro. He had me and Sancocho in the book bag, bro,
Barely
and
ever.
he won a team Grand Prix by himself. By himself. If we getting anybody, no be shouting
Richie.
you out, bro.
Richie
If you
You made
said
me play Mario Kart at work the next day.
Don't be
Richie said he's in.
Yeah, I already got Richie in. Richie's already on the board as well.
Oh, okay, good.
I bet.
Hey, you got some right.
He's up to
No, we
something.
must-
Two. I'm only missing two. So I have what? If my math is right, I have 6 racers so far, including myself. So I'm just missing 2 more because I want that whole
You need,
room
you
to
know,
be
you
filled.
gotta count on your
Hold on.
hands, and then you have toes.
Playing Mario
Together.
Kart Matsu.
I count your toes with you, Gary.
Hey,
Together, we gotta figure out we have enough.
Foxy. Foxy. He's all right.
We're not doing it. You see this guy? Yo, why did you do the pun thing? Because now he's gonna do this.
Yeah, my man,
Everything is gonna be a pun. It's over.
he's about to piss himself on stream right now.
I got yo. I'm gonna Uber you Pampers. I'm about to Uber you the adult Pampers, bro.
Listen.
Oh,
Lucky.
fuck.
Let
I'm
him laugh.
so
Let him
mad.
laugh.
Listen, everybody, hydrate. Just hydrate.
Yo, guys.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
While this man gets it together, like if we don't have a guest.
I'm gonna ask the next question. You can keep laughing. Mute your mic. So Mimi has an amazing question on this. Right?
I'm
As
sorry.
a streamer, you're part of a really big you're part of a really big community, and it is a large community that involves other content creators and streamers. Do you follow any other streamers on Twitch that you think are really cool and genuine like yourself?
Absolutely. So I rated a really awesome streamer last night, Canadian Gamer Mom. She is awesome. From like the small time that I was in there, I absolutely loved her vibes. Her chat was booming. Not even like before we even got there, it was already like popping off. And then we jumped in there and it was just like boom, welcome session, hugs all around kind of thing. Who else? Miss Purple. She's a really awesome Warzone like FPS gamer. So if you want to get like have a one-on-one and get sniped to death, Miss Purple is your girl.
I'm big FPS. She probably not gonna snipe me, but I.
Yeah, I have so many that I could go off of. We got, I can name a few. I got Grim Lotus. I
Appreciate
really
you.
Streamer, JokerxNYC, awesome streamer, awesome podcast. Oreo's Visual, my moderator, awesome streams.
Where is Oreo?
Really-
Yeah, where is
Probably
Oreo?
sleeping.
Oh,
Probably. Or probably modding because he's always modding, to be honest, which is why I'm currently looking for mods. But, we got applications. We will be going over them this weekend.
Awesome.
So, having fun.
All right, Gary, your question. Your turn, Gary. Ball's in your court. Nothing with a pun, please.
What kind of drink is bitter and sweet?
Oh, God. Don't do
Yo,
this.
Joker. What?
Don't do this.
I've never seen him laugh this much.
Bro, he's a tomato. You see how red he turned?
Bro,
Stop.
he is
What
red.
is
For
it?
everybody listening to us, he is red right now.
Oh yeah, but real quick, shout out to everybody that downloads the podcast all over the world. Thank you so much.
Selfless plug.
So
There you
how
go.
is a selfish plug? Is my show,
I
and
said
then we're
selfless.
currently on my
I said-
show.
I said selfless plug. That's what I
Oh,
said.
okay. I thought you
See?
said selfish.
Can't listen unless it's a pun. You see that? That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
I know, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Guys, thank you for downloading us. You guys are the best.
We love you
guys.
We love
shout
you
out to the big 25 in the chat. We appreciate you guys dropping in. If you have any more questions, drop them in the chat.
Yeah, drop them in the chat
before they start doing more puns. Please.
My man, relax.
Gary, it is on you. Please, please don't do this again.
Whatsoever.
Come on, Gary.
The podcast is going for another like 10-15 minutes. Very cool though.
The answer was reality.
What?
Reality.
What
Get
drink
it? Because
is
it's
bitter and sweet?
Reality.
But
all right, serious
listen,
question now?
yo, Joker was cracking up. I feel some type of way now because I felt like that was.
He said, "I looked this one up.
Stupid
This one's
stuff.
good. This one was good."
No. Richie's got one.
No.
Which bear is the most condescending? A panda.
Yo, right,
I laughed at that one earlier.
You guys a good night.
I laughed at that one earlier.
It must be great being God's favorite. That's what I'm gonna say. 'Cause I saw that one too, and I was like, "This shit's corny."
Gary got the hate right now. The salt is real.
Bro, I picked the best one too. I was like, "Yo, this one's kind of dope."
Yeah, that reality. I mean, the reality one was just too much for me. I'm sorry.
It wasn't. It was just a goddamn
Fatu got
space. Y'all fucked up my timing for
because
the
they
joke.
kept laughing. Because
Nah, this motherfucker want to go ahead and plug everybody in all around the world. Germany, love y'all.
Korea, South Korea,
Mexico, love y'all. Korea, love y'all. Shout out to everybody.
Everybody in Morocco.
Morocco too.
Yeah,
and then he want to be like, "Oh, what was the answer to your point?" I'm like, "Bro, it's been like 30 minutes."
So I'm done. Y'all
Give myself a
cringy
round
gang.
of applause.
I'm gonna put them in they in the group.
All right.
And Gary, after that one, you in the group with Richie too. Y'all the cringy crew. All of y'all.
All right.
Together.
I got a question from Mimi.
Yay, Mimi.
Mimi. Do you have any specific long-term goals for your streaming career?
Honestly, like at the rate that it's already going, like I couldn't be happier. Like I just genuinely enjoy like the growth of the community because I feel like as much as we're all there for each other, there are going to be people that find each other through the stream. You know, like friends that could become lifelong friends, or even just friends that become family. And that is my ultimate goal, like just to build a community that's welcoming to everyone and, you know, get rid of the haters, get rid of like the really nasty, disrespectful people like we did the other day.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
That was quick, too. I was like, yo, I let it rock for one sentence. I was like, all right, you gotta head out. It was like, I'm done.
Yeah, but like,
wait, is that the Lady Demitre?
Yeah, you were there.
I was not there. She told me about it yesterday, and I was like,
I never pronounced the name before, never seen it before, and I was like, I tried to pronounce it. Obviously, I butchered it, and I apologized, and I was like, you know, like, I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong. And the person, I assume,
insta-death,
but like whoever, they literally said I had a tiny brain.
Whoa.
And said that if I didn't know how to say someone's name right, to just sit down and shut up. And banned are you? Because it's just
you
so
ever seen? You guys watch Fast and the Furious, right? I think she should get that as a sound alert. Ejectocito.
Ejectocito, cuz.
Go on.
Oh my god.
Yes, the shenanigans never stop. And if you like cringe, yes, please follow me.
Oh my god.
Please, but no more dad jokes, Rich. Please, I know you in real life. I love you. Please, no. Oh.
I mean, if you're asking.
No, don't.
Now, all right, Foxy. Out of all the animals in Animal Kingdom, why a fox?
Why not?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, damn! Rebuttal.
Question with a question in this interview.
You breaking all the rules. Breaking all the rules.
No, honestly, like I've always just loved the appearance of foxes and like just loving how cunning and sly they are in the animal kingdom. And as much as they are prey, they're also predators. So it's like it's kind of a switch up. And what that resembles is like as much as I can be sweet, I can also come for you. So like relax, chill out. We're all welcome here. Like as long as you don't come for me, I'm not gonna come for you. You feel me?
Can I give you a quick recommendation after Zelda and the Trials?
Okay, sure.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ooh.
Oh, I have it.
Don't say why. Don't say why.
I know.
You petty.
I know already.
You
I know.
petty, Gary. You funny. You funny.
Wait. No, I don't know. Is it bad?
It's not bad.
You'll play
Have
the
you
game.
No,
finished it
it's actually a
or-
really
or
good
you
game.
got
I
it?
started yet.
It's
It's a really good game.
Okay, yeah.
I
You'll
have.
enjoy
I
it.
bought
You'll enjoy it.
most of Tsushima. I have Biomutant ready for y'all, and I also have
Ooh.
Code Vein, which were all
Yo.
things that are recommended to me.
Talking about Biomutant, that was like my #1 game for this whole year, and like,
You saw it? Yeah.
listen,
when it
bro,
dropped
I
the
was
thing.
so disappointed. So
You didn't like,
disappointed.
for real?
There you go.
Okay, what aspect? Wait. What aspect? Without spoilers,
Gameplay I love.
What aspect? Okay.
Gameplay
that's
I
what
love.
That's what I was about to say.
It's one of those worlds that's just really empty.
You wanted more.
It's
Okay.
not that I wanted more. I didn't need Skyrim. But I didn't need Skyrim. But it was just like for what it was like it was a bit of a letdown for me at the very least. Like I because of that I ended up buying like 3 different games and I haven't touched it yet. But the gameplay is amazing. The
Bro, I was about to
narrator
say-
kind of gets a little bit annoying after a while, but
Don't they all?
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, there's one narrator.
No, this one's a little bit more. Trust me,
No.
this one's a little bit
Nah,
more.
it can't be as worse as the Pirates of the Caribbean one from Sea of Thieves.
It is. It is.
Nah.
Get the hell out of here.
It is.
Y'all don't
bro.
remember Dinklebot from Destiny? Y'all remember
Dinklebot.
Dinklebot from Destiny? Oh
Nah,
my god.
nah, bro. This is worse.
Destiny.
Dinklebot was just always but this is like, and he jumped, and it's like, your health is low. He
Like,
just
wow.
took damage, and it's like, yo, in a
Is it?
game where
What
you're
game is
fighting,
that? What game
You're
is that?
falling.
Yeah, there's a game like that. Fuck, what's the name of it? That the narrator like
You have to
legit.
narrate your games.
Yeah, it narrates.
That's another one.
The narrator, like every single thing that you do is narrating.
Okay, but that
I
one's
forgot.
done well. If I'm not mistaken, I think Patrick Stewart is the narrator for that game. It's like a first person kind of like escape room type thing.
No, not an escape
No,
room.
I know it was.
And it's
a
like
story-based
overhead.
game.
It's overhead.
Yeah, it's an overhead.
It's an overhead game.
Yeah.
Okay, then no.
Damn it, I forgot.
Look, Richie's going crazy. I said Destiny. He's like, we've awoken the hive.
Oh no.
Guardian down. You see?
Listen, man.
Foxy.
In Avengers, nothing was more funnier than seeing Dinkle.
Foxy, have
The
you
fact that
ever
he agreed to that?
played Skyrim or like Dark
Elder
Souls?
Scrolls.
No. I
Dark Souls, but I
Yeah.
have played Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
Listen, man.
I said RPG.
Yeah, I know. And you did say you like the these things,
Yes, I love
Lord of the
RPG.
Rings and all that stuff.
It's
Yes.
taking everything in me not to download
Shadow
Skyrim.
Mordor.
Yo, Gary, just play a different game. You just bought 3.
Bro,
Just play it.
it's taking me
Stop.
everything not to play Skyrim again, bro.
Because he's gonna play a whole playthrough of a game. He did it already more than once.
10
Stop it.
times, like a whole bunch of
Stop.
different. Yo, and I could play it on the PC too. Yo, shout out to
Look at him, I
Skyrim,
know
bro.
he's good. Shout out to Skyrim, but that's out here.
Skyrim is definitely one of those games that's like cross-platform, like
Well, 'cause
all of them, like
You-
Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
360, PS3, like it was
Oh,
out here, bro.
way back.
Man,
It was out here.
Diablo 3? They want you to play
Diablo
Diablo 3, Gary.
Yeah, Gary,
Yeah.
if you want to play,
I've played Diablo 3,
4 looks amazing. Did you
Switch.
see it?
PS4, and I think I played a bit of it on the PS5.
I played Diablo 3 when it first came out on the PC.
I have not played any of the Diablo.
I actually played Diablo when it first came out on the
What?
PC.
You like RPGs and you don't play Diablo?
I know. But
That's
Listen,
like
no,
that
no.
gamer
Diablo,
right there.
Diablo
Sky-
isn't for everybody. Diablo isn't for everybody. And like Diablo is like straight up pure RPG. Like
But it's fun.
it's
It is fun.
It is
It's fun.
I've seen-
The
I've
grind,
seen
the grind is
it.
worth it in Diablo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And playing with
Nice.
friends is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can yell at the one that does.
Yeah, exactly.
Me, that's me. Always. That's why I don't play first-person shooters, bro.
Gary gonna
Can
run
you
and try to
imagine
fight the
having a
boss
pick-
by himself. By
Always.
himself.
What? Always.
All right.
Screaming Leroy Jenkins and just running. That's me all the time, bro.
First of all,
Alright.
my man
All the
Richie threw it. He said he was like, we're going throwback. My man said Legend of
Dragoon. Yep.
Yo.
All right. One last question, and then we're gonna do a little outro and everything else.
I got a big question.
My man.
Big question right now.
Take
For you,
over.
Joker. For you.
For me.
For
Here
you.
we go.
Yes, for you. It's a Mimi question, actually.
Uh-oh.
As a gamer and a streamer and content creator, we love our culture. Talk about your collection and something that's the most prized possession in it. So, Joker, you could start because you're definitely a content creator, sir. What's up? You're a collector too. Don't even act like you're not.
Yeah.
Foxy can't talk about her unread Harry Potter books.
Uh-oh.
No.
It'll be dusty than the books in the restricted section.
Oh.
Yo, I'm surprised my ESL ass even said restricted section without my tongue
Without
was
messing up. He said it twice. He had to confirm that he could say it.
Yo, my tongue was all over the place saying those words.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. All right, collections. My wife is like wants to choke me every time. Like every time I get a piece of
what kind of stream is this?
Right?
I thought we're not doing it.
You want me to play the sound you made me download for no reason?
Go ahead, play it.
My man hit me up at like 3 a.m. He's like, I need this on the soundboard.
That was supposed to be for the after hours. I mean, there is none today. Anyways, that was gonna be the outro for the after hours.
So Bunny's choking you.
Yeah, cause every time I always buy this stupid shit, a fucking pop. She hates it when I buy pops. I have like a shit ton of pops.
The cereal?
There's not the cereal. The Funko Pops.
I know, fucking with you.
What, bro?
Yo.
Bro. We all worked in GameStop. That's the worst.
Yeah, that's
part,
the problem,
bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Too much, bro.
Other than that, like collection wise, oh my god, when she first met me, I used to always have like the latest and greatest phone. Like I would never, I would never last like a week or two without a new phone. Yeah. And she used to hate that. Then my oldest was born, and then I was like, fuck, now I gotta save money, so I stopped that. So now I gotta, now I'm like doing Funko Pops.
I wait till my phone is almost pretty much like dead, like not
Lady cross hard
anything anymore. My phone is locking itself.
My man says 6178. Batu, chill, Batu. I'm the living legend that was a sales associate who became manager there. Stop. Don't do that.
Psychopunk, what up?
Psychopunk is in here. Lady Crossheart.
Yeah.
Cobra Commander. Yo, the squad.
Squad.
Yeah. Drop the yours in the chat.
Oh my god. All right. This is
Gary's turn. Gary, go next.
What was the question? The
question was, as a content creator, you are the personality of the room. So I gotta ask you this: your collection. What makes you collect? And what is a prized possession you have in your collection? Because as streamers, we're expected to actually have the stuff, because that's just what we do. So, yeah. What it is.
I can't answer that.
You're lying.
I can't.
You don't collect anything.
It's not that I don't collect anything. It's that the thing that I do collect is not appropriate for the podcast.
After hours. Too bad we don't have
after hours, but we don't have one.
Next week.
Okay. Alright. Well, obviously
Discord.
What's a PG? I do collect books. I have my bookshelf, I guess.
He looked around. He was like,
nice not because like before I lived here, my room had 2 floors, so I had more space to kind of like put a whole bunch of stuff. But when I moved over to Westchester, I was like, I kind of want to do that kind of simplicity kind of thing, not fill my room up with a whole bunch of stuff. So it's like, I really don't have that much.
But you have the X-rated stuff.
What's the problem?
Yes, locked behind my mirror.
Oh, there's like a secret door you gotta knock on.
Yeah. You didn't know? He's 50 Shades of Brown.
50 Shades of Brown.
50 Shades of Brown.
I collect smiles from every time I show my dogs.
Oh yes. The puppet.
Look at him.
Let's go.
You have mine, like a growing Akita. I see it.
Growing Akita.
Oh,
this is Teddy. Yeah, this is the Sharpei.
This is the Sharpei.
Here's Cocoa Puff. Oh gosh, come here. Yeah, he ran away. He ran away from me. He knew.
He's like, no, Dad.
He was like, no. I don't know how he made it behind that green screen, but he did it.
All right. What about our guest here? Our guest here is always asked on her streams about these pops, these books, these figures. She almost killed herself trying to get something off the top shelf one time.
God, yes.
So,
almost fell off my chair.
pops, we could see them as clear as day. What's going on over there? What we got over there?
You actually can only see like half of them because there's about 50 on this shelf behind me, and then there's another 50 on a shelf you guys can't see. Those are like the ones that like I buy sporadically, but these are like the collection. Well, like I think my favorite one though is my McDonald's ones though. It has all 5 of them. It has, it has Ronald, it has Hamburger, it has ham and cheese. Oh, he's so cute.
He's just like struggling. He's like,
Baby. Oh, what a good baby.
Yeah, okay, not that one.
Not Coco.
Joker's met them. He's like, you don't know them.
Angel Taco donating 2 tacos.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Y'all don't know Lyra. I'll tell you that.
Let me tell you something.
I be wanting to.
Can I get a good kiss?
You know?
There you go.
That's a good puppy.
All right.
Yeah,
jump
he's
off
definitely
without hitting
a
me in the balls, please.
They're all puppies.
That's his go-to, man. I walk into my room and he's like, "Oh, Dad's home." Boom.
Grim Lotus. Thank you for.
Let me tell you
for the
something.
gifts.
So without a doubt, hey, the wife got a subscription. Hey, Narcotic got one too.
Look at you. Guys.
Let me tell you something. I was a guest a long time ago.
Way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
When we were wee lasses.
When we were wee lasses, where no, but honestly, in the beginning of me streaming, this was an amazing experience. So we gotta share the love and give the credit to where credit is due. Without Joker, I don't think I would be the streamer that I am today. Without Date, without inspirations like Gary for personality, Foxy for variety, learning how to be a people person is coming to me. So I'm not gonna be the FPS streamer for long, Joker. So of course, Gary, of course. You know,
listen, that's my favorite sound.
J Pounds, thank you so much, bro, for the.
This family
gift.
out here, we strong, bro. We strong. We do this. We love showing support. But like, if you have to know, I'm not a Joker fan 100%. I'm a Gary fan and a Greg fan.
That's fine.
GGG, the triple G's.
Grim, Gary, and Greg.
Mimi.
Yay, Mimi.
Yay, Mimi.
Yay.
She's there in spirit. She's in the
Joker,
chat.
do you want to close it out before I do our little scenario that we do with our guests?
Yes. I'm going to close this out right now. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being supportive. Thank you so much to our community highlight, Ms. DamnFoxxy. Thank you so much for being here, for being our first female community highlight. Yo, you're the best. You're the best. We learned so much about you and everything else. Yes, it's a historic moment to be happy. Yeah. Guys, if you happen to not be able to catch this now, like if you have friends that you believe that will appreciate this podcast, point them out to the Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, or even Spotify. We're on there with the audio only. We also have a repeated show on YouTube on Sundays, in case if you want to catch it, you know. So, there's a guest.
Also, recommend some more community highlights, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We also do this. We're not just doing it just for the views and stuff.
Yeah.
We also like to put people up there.
Look at the baby.
Oh, Michael Razone.
Michael.
How many months?
Is that the mini Foxy? Look at mini Foxy.
Yeah. She's sleepy.
Yeah, right.
How many months?
She's about to be 4.
Ooh.
Yes.
Chewing up everything, I'm guessing.
Yes, and biting my hands. She's sleepy.
But yes, also if you have friends that are streamers or content creators, or even people that have their own little small businesses, throw them our way. We love to highlight everybody. It's just we build our community off of just getting everybody together.
Yeah. My whole intention of the community highlight is just to help you guys, see your favorite streamer in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to help them out with viewers, followers, and everything. I want you guys to be like, hey, I love viewing this person, and I love watching them, but why? And now I'm answering that question for you. This is why. Welcome to the community highlight.
Right. It's more than that. Is you get that in-depth look. Like,
Yeah. Next thing
you guys heard lore. You guys heard Joker and his puns. You heard Foxy and her puns. You heard Gary's attempt at a pun.
Listen, y'all haters. That was hilarious.
But at the end of the day, this is one of those things that I will continue to support 100%. Like, yo, bro, the community highlight to see amazing streamers on this, seeing an amazing personality. He could keep saying all day he anti-social. I am a Gary fan, bro. Let me tell you something. Okay. There it goes.
Guys, next week we have a WA meetings for next week.
Wow.
It's on screen right now. We're gonna be talking about Black Widow.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Now before
Black Widow, yes, underrated. Period.
I'm done. Why Richie did that? Richie goes, I nominate the next community highlight. I'm not doing it again.
Why
The
not?
questions get difficult.
Man, Piorio came out of nowhere and he's a Gary fan? Bro, I haven't seen you here in forever and you're all about Gary right now? Oh my
what are you
god.
talking about? He was just over the other day.
Tachi.
He was me and him were just watching Lord of the Rings together. Love you, Pario.
Which one?
All the way from New Zealand.
I watched all of them, the director's cut. They threw them up on HBO Max, so I was like, hell yeah.
I know, I saw them.
I had just fixed my Joker knows I was doing a little project trying to fix my subwoofer. Yeah. And I finally got it fixed. Foxy, before we close everything up, I usually do this with all of our guests. I do a scenario in which you show us your real New York side. At the end of it, I ask you to scream or really bring out the essence of your something very New York. So I'm gonna play out a scenario and then you give us your. All right?
It's 1989.
I don't think it existed then, but okay.
Damn, I did.
All right, so it's 1989.
I'm kidding.
Went back to the past, and you see a little Joker just walking down the street. You tell him a pun because he loves puns so much, but he's laughing so much he takes a step back away from the fire hydrant that's just booming with water. Mind you, this is the summer of '89. He takes a step back. He's on the street. Mr. Frosty's coming down. He's not seeing him. You have to scream out "Yer" to get his attention. He's a little boy, red in the face, laughing at a panda. Let's get your "Yer."
All right. For Mr. Softly, right? I do this for real. Yeah!
Hey!
Let's get it.
He's
It's
still
a New
got hit
York
by
ting
that.
and ting.
He
He
still got hit by
the bus?
He still got hit by it. He's at
As
heaven
long-
right
He's
now.
hating.
Pearly gates.
All right,
He's
wait,
hating.
I got a question. Gary, in 1989, can I finally get my Sonic ice cream? Please.
You can get it right now. It's the same one
They
from
never
1989.
had, bro.
It's
You
the
go.
same one.
Every time I went to the truck, no, we don't got it. What you
don't got
mean,
it.
bro?
Listen, man, for anybody who hasn't followed, please follow the Joker's Twitch. Follow
Everything's
Foxy,
on the bottom.
follow Grim.
The links are on the
I
bottom
have a
of the
YouTube.
screen.
The
Yeah.
links is down there as well.
The
Follow
link
me.
tree. DamnFoxxy, she's there. Twitter.
Most
and Instagram.
importantly, if we make you laugh, if we made you smile, if we made your day better, I'm glad we did so. Season finale. It'll be an interview between me and Joker. We're gonna interview each other.
Oh man, that's gonna
It's
be
very
that's gonna
intimate.
Be later on, yeah.
Candlelit room.
Ooh,
Handle it.
I'm excited.
Can I order champagne? I'll Uber you guys champagne.
It's just
They do
us
that now.
It's
two.
just us, that's
two.
it.
Yeah, recreating
have some
scenes from like
wine.
Ghost.
Can I be
the
Demi
pottery?
Moore?
With the
With the
pottery.
I want to be Demi Moore.
Pottery.
I want to be Demi Moore. You could be Patrick Swayze.
Titties on your back, everything. I got
Oh, I'm done.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Careless Whisper. That's my shit. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Have a good night.
you. Love
have a
ya.
good night.
And never forget.
Oh my god.
Good night, guys.